anything without offending. So now my mouth is in the jailhouse with cases pending. First Amendment, you replaced it, rigged it, dumbed it down. It's not an option. Some of it I understand. Took power from me.
Verizon CFO, Chief Financial Officer Matt Ellis, gave us updates on C-band. The financial guy is giving us updates on C-band? All right. Linda Hardesty, Fierce Wireless. At the Morgan Stanley European Tech, Media, and Telecom Conference this week, Matt Ellis, the Verizon CFO, talked a bit about the carrier C-band deployments in the U.S. In addition to deploying C-band in its initial 46 markets, Verizon is in the process of working with satellite operators to clear another 30 C-band markets this year as part of the first tranche of its spectrum winnings. All right, folks, let's count here. You got the top 46 PAs. You got an additional 30 that they're going to early clear. That puts them at 76 markets. I think they're probably going to hit that 200 million pops during Q1 of this next up and coming year. I'm telling you, the Verizon network is getting upgraded fast. Verizon is picking up the pace even faster than what we know. They spent $45 billion on C-band at the auction. They say they currently have C-band in 160 million pops. He said it will be at 200 million pops in the first quarter next year. The team has done a phenomenal job bringing a huge amount of capacity. I have to agree. I think that's an accurate statement. If they are at 200 million in the Q1 of next year, you can definitely say that the team has done a phenomenal job. You can say what you want about Verizon plans. You could say they're not competitive. You could say they don't have value. You can say they're expensive. You could say they're outdated. You know, you could say AT&T's and T-Mobile's are better. But you can't question the dedication to building this network out really fast. They really are. The second tranche of C-band that is expected to be cleared in December of 2023. And with Verizon early clearing some of that, it shows that they're accelerating the build. Asked if Verizon will ultimately put C-band on all of its towers, Ellis said, "You should expect us to have C-band pretty much everywhere we have the 4G network today." And so obviously a lot of the initial deployment is on existing towers. And if we need to add in between, we can. We have a large number of sites that we can just go to, put C-band radios up, but already have backhaul and power in place. Okay, so here's a couple of things from here that are important to know. It looks like they really do want to put C-band on basically every single tower site. He says wherever you got 4G radios, we want to update with our 5G radios. So if you got tower sites with 4G LTE and other 5G technologies like DSS and all that, they're going to put C-band on there too. Obviously, the initial deployment is going to be on existing towers, but it says here they want to put up some new sites. So they're going to densify as well if they need to. We'll see how much they densify. They do that a lot with C-RAN and small cells. He says we have a large number of sites that we can just go to and put up C-band radios. And they already have backhaul and power in place. So on the sites that only have like a couple hundred megs of backhaul, upgrade to 1 gig, upgrade to 10 gig. You know, in places that already have power. See that when you build a tower from scratch, those are the things, the logistics you have to solve. You got to get a permit, right? You got to get a build. You know, oftentimes you have to do like these like proposal things. When I used to talk to RF about this, they do like these studies and all this, and then you got to, you know, erect the pole, mount a pole, find, you know, whatever infrastructure, and then you got to build, and then you got to get power. And actually, I've talked to RF engineers and technicians. They say power is often like the hardest thing to do. So, and they're just going to climb and do this, and you can have upgrades in a couple of days, and you could be live in a week, you know.